What have you done differently to kind of prepare for this one that that you maybe didn't do in Toledo when you lost in the semis there?
Just take better care of myself, wake up early, exercise, stretch, and, eat a good meal before my matches. That's really important. So just the basics, and, when I go in there, just stay focused, and, it doesn't matter what anybody else says or, what they do. It's just you and the ball, and that's it.
Here's something very interesting. A lot of these guys are coming from the Midwest. Some are coming from, up in Canada, or it's a little bit hotter up there. And certainly a lot of these people have not been in temperatures like this, and it's hard for you. You can't really sympathize with what's going on because you live in Tucson, Arizona, where the temperature and the arid conditions are exactly the same. You have an advantage in a way.
I don't play outdoors, though.
You don't play outdoors a lot. But it's strange, and how do you prepare for an event like this? Because a lot of these players are coming out here and they're saying, I drank a lot of water, but yet I feel like I'm dehydrated. What do you do to prepare to try to keep yourself completely full of fluid? Do you drink just absolutely a ton of fluid?
Yeah, just keep drinking water and, try to stay in the shade. And, the first day I was here, I was out there out in the sun for about 5 hours, and then the next day I said, you know what, I'm just going to stay back at the hotel, relax, and I didn't show up until like 30 minutes before my match, so
getting focused.
Yeah.
It's and also being smart too. It's been very difficult for some of these players because this atmosphere is not conducive to staying in your hotel room. You look over, you see the racquetball players over here on the left side. You have the handball players over on the right, and all of these vendors in this sort of a circus, sort of Venice Beach meets Huntington Beach, and then it meets Atlantic City, which. Who cares about Atlantic City? We're on the Strip. It's all just very weird, and palm trees, and it's so hard to focus and try to win a tournament when you're under these conditions, no?
I don't think so, not for me. I just, I actually enjoy all of this, but, it's fun. You get to meet a lot of new people, and hopefully, they keep doing this year after year.
And we will do it again next year. You've got kind of a new addition to the family. I'm not saying that you've got a new baby or anything, but your new baby is the sponsor of Ectalon. You're now part of the pro handball team with Ectalon. What do you have to say about that?
I'm really excited. I don't know. I feel good every time I wear their, clothes, and the shoes are really comfortable as well. And I'm just pumped and ready to win, many tournaments.
We'll give you one quick question before we let you go here. In your first round match, the round of 32 in the men's small ball division, it was an awkward play. Your opponent dove for a ball. You kind of jumped over him, dove again, and you slid into the sidewall and cracked your head on the corner of the paneling here, and you required stitches. You really didn't get stitches at that moment. They wrapped your head. You put some ice on it, and you went in there and played. You're kind of bleeding all over. After that happened, what took place?
After I got hit, I took about maybe like 13-minute timeout, and I was feeling well. It was just a little hot for me, after I went back in the court. It was just, I kept getting dizzy after every rally, but I just stayed focused, and I wanted to finish it, so I didn't want to forfeit.
And then you went in there and you finished it, and you had another match 2 hours later, and then Bruce Handelman came in, who's a paramedic, and he stapled your head so you wouldn't bleed all over the place. You still have the staples in, right?
I still have them.
And then in the round of 16, you won that,
yeah.
And your eye, when I looked at it, was a little dilated, like you've got a mild concussion, and to top it off, as the story goes, you went to the top of the stratosphere, and then you did that sky jump with 10 staples in your head. You have a slight concussion, and then you said, you know what, I need to live on the edge a little bit. I mean, sliding into the side paneling and almost cracking my skull open wasn't enough.
Actually, I wanted to do that before I died, so if I hit my head again, I was like, I'm gonna do that.
I did it in reverse order. It's like Groundhog's Day. I didn't do it in the exact right order, so we have to relive the day. So anyway, tell me about that sky jump really quickly.
I actually have a DVD of it. I'm gonna take it down to the racket club. You can have copies if you want.
It's only $1.99. You can buy it online. Have you ever base jumped, or have you ever done bungee jumping?
I've never done anything like that. This is my first time, but I want to jump off a plane soon.
Okay, so you need to get back out there.
Yeah.
You know, as if diving into a corner wasn't thrilling enough, Luis goes off sky jump here, 887 feet off the ground, all the way down to that second floor. Hey, Luis, congratulations and good luck in your finals tomorrow. We're going to definitely be here catching it live right on the internet. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks very much, Dave.